Medicine Padfoot again. He's over here. So I got a couple unboxings. The first one I want to do, since I started out over at Go Figure News, I started doing the unboxing match column, but I'm also doing the Galactic Gal column. It's the column that is the more of a female's perspective point of view of, you know, loving and enjoying science fiction. I don't think there's enough female fan base out there who love the sci-fi genre, and I admit that I myself am pretty picky about it. But all in all, I don't think there's just much of a fan base for science fiction in general, for science fiction when it comes to females. I think that most females, when they think of science fiction that they like, that they're a fandom of, you're usually going to hear Doctor Who and sometimes Firefly, and that's really about the extent of it. And usually, most of the time, these people aren't really interested in or these females aren't really interested in the plot lines anyway. It's just pretty much eye candy, which is really just kind of sad. You know, I call those, you know, the fake fans, but me, I grew up on science fiction. I had a father who was, you know, really heavy into science fiction, Star Wars, Star Trek, the original Doctor Who, and more older obscure stuff as well, you know, from the 70s and 80s. A lot of stuff that, you know, probably people my age wouldn't even know of, or, you know, and certainly most of the younger generation doesn't either. So that's kind of why I took an interest in this column, because I just don't think, you know, there's enough females out there that can appreciate the genre, and especially now with the new Star Wars Force Awakens film coming out. You know, I get so irritated hearing a lot of females saying, you know, trashing Star Wars, because I'm a huge fan. You know, obviously, I grew up on it, and the three more recent films that came out, the prequel films, I guess, I wasn't a huge fan of those. You know, I'm old school, so, you know, I'm more of a fan of the old ones, you know, from my generations, because I saw those in the cinema when they were released when I was a little girl, starting back, you know, with the very first one in, what, 79 or whatever it was, 78, 79. When was that? God, I'm so old. But, you know, my dad took me to see all those growing up, and so I have such a love and appreciation for science fiction genre. Even if I might not like certain films or TV series, I can still have an appreciation for them. And I'm not going to sit there and trash them. You know, somebody else likes them. You know, I'm not going to judge or degrade somebody else's fandoms. That's their thing. Everybody has their thing. I hate when people judge somebody else's thing. But, so this is just why I took an interest in this column, and this is actually going to be my first video to go with my first article, and also want to focus on some of the figures out there, aside from Funko. Don't get me wrong, love my Funko Pops, and in the last couple weeks we did get a really awesome science fiction themed pop, which was the Loot Crate exclusive Emmett Brown. which is pretty freaking awesome. But, you know, I think there's, you know, more awesome figures out there than just Funko Pops. You know, don't crucify me. But, when I set out to plan on doing my first article for Go Figure News, I want to buy something, and I didn't have to buy anything to write my article. You know, it's just about showcasing different styles of figures that exist out there. But I can't help myself. If I find something and I like it, then I'm gonna buy it. And while I didn't really know what I was looking for, I just happened to be looking, and I came across, I was looking for Star Wars figures on eBay, and I came across these pair of figures, and I hadn't really heard of these. Well, I didn't know this line existed. I had gotten a Iron Man figure, which was about this big, in a subscription box quite a few months back, and but I didn't know that they made such huge. I knew they made a bigger line of vinyl figures, but I didn't know that they were so big, and I didn't know they made a Star Wars line. But I happened to come across this pair for auction on eBay, and they are from Mighty Mugs, from Hasbro, which is a line of vinyl figures that is no longer made. We have Emperor Palpatine and a Mass Vader, which is absolutely cool. And I loved him so much, and I have to have the regular one. Now oops. Now sadly, because these are fairly old, a lot of time you'll find that the outer boxes aren't in perfect condition, you know, as you know, Funkos generally are, but you know, that's okay as long as your figures are in excellent condition. And these are mint in the box. Ooh, and he's still in there. And I am not going to take him out because these are going to stay in there, even though you don't know how bad I am dying to take him out and play with him. But these are absolutely amazing. I actually like these better than Funkos. They're nicely made. They're actually very weighty. They've got they're very hefty. But I really like these a lot. So I set out on finding some more, and I really wanted a Princess Leia one, and unfortunately, I'm still struggling to get her. But I did get some others, and they arrived yesterday, that I did really want. I think there's 2 or 3 Han Solos, but this is the regular one, and I wanted him. And then the 2 I really wanted, which are next to Princess Leia, these 2 are extremely hard to get. But I got Wicket and Yoda. And they're absolutely adorable. So, and yeah, the boxes aren't in the best condition, but the figures are brand new and in perfect condition. So, and even box condition as is. The Yoda goes for at least 26 and up. Well, he's kind of scrolling around in there. I might have to open him up. But I haven't seen him go for less than 26. And Wicket, honestly, I have not seen him for sale on his own, actually. I've seen him in lots, and it was only in 2. and they were like for like over $100. So, okay, well, alright, now Yoda is not attached in here, so here is one I can actually get my hands on and show you. He's just absolutely precious. And, well, actually, he was meant that he just slipped out of his little packaging. Well, his lightsaber's in there, so I'm not gonna yank it out, but that's the Yoda. And he's absolutely sweet. And the arms are articulated. And the head. It feels like the legs move a bit, but, and on the bottoms it says, Mighty Mugs. So, but yeah, I thought these were really nice, and I hadn't seen them before, and I just got into the vinyl figure thing this year, and I wish I had known about these years ago, or else I would have started collecting them then. So, but I plan on trying to collect these a couple at a time. Had Mahoney not had her medical crisis yesterday, I probably would have tried to score a couple more this month, but, you know, my fur child comes first. But these are just really, really wicked cool figures, and I am just in love with them. And I'm really, really glad that I scored the Yoda and Wicket, because these are two of my favorite Star Wars characters. So now all I need to complete this set, I need Leia, Chewbacca, and Luke Skywalker, and I'll be happy. But you can see on the back of the boxes, it shows all different ones that there are. I mean, there are a ton of these, and they also did another line that I would like to have. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I've been keeping my eye on some of those. They did some Marvel ones, I believe, and G.I. Joe. And I think one other line, I can't remember, but obviously the Star Wars are my favorites, so, but I just wanted to showcase these. So next time I find some cool figures, I will be sure to showcase those, and anytime I find some new awesome Star Wars Mighty Mugs, I will be back to show those as well. So, but that's it for us. Check us out at Go Figure News and all my I'm so tired I cannot speak, I'm sorry. And all my associated social media. You can find us on my homepage here on YouTube. And that's it for us. Stick around for another unboxing. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.